simple in nature when you listen
Right,
to them,
yeah.
right? It's like, it sounds like something you would hear at a church service, but really it's twofold. When enslaved Africans were brought to the colonies, they had to find a way to worship just to get themselves through the days of forced servitude and all of the hard labor. And so, yes, they were learning all of these Bible stories and they were attending church services together. So it is biblical in nature, and it does express a lot of faith and hope and that kind of thing. But they also use the words in the spirituals to communicate with each other.
Exactly. Yeah. Any proper documentation for us, as far as like birth records, how many children somebody had. None of that was really written for us. The only documentation really for us was if we were being sold or being traded off or something like that. And so this is really good that both of them were able to start to actually like physically write down all of these, all this music and the words that they have heard and, been listening to and have been passed down from generation to generation, which also comes back into play, whenever we have like school pictures, of your kids or nieces or nephews or cousins, and, want to pass it out to different family members. We always write on the back of them, it's like, this is so-and-so, 4th grade, 2002. So that's where that tradition comes from. And so I'm so glad that finally, all of that is starting to click. I'm like, oh, this makes sense now because we didn't have this back then. So they kind of served as like the catalyst to be sure that we were on the map. So eternally grateful for what, for what they've done for us. So eternally grateful for that.